What's up, everybody? Luigi here, and I'm back with Dadcast Games, episode 6. Today, I'm not, I don't really have a lot to talk about. I was pretty busy this week. Even now, man, doing this podcast, I'm doing it off of my phone. I'm here waiting for my wife because she's over there donating plasma. So, it's been a pretty busy week with school and whatnot. But I do want to touch up on two things. One of the things is what games I've been playing. And then the second topic is going to be, do you still buy games digitally or physically?
You're listening to Dadcast Games.
All right. So this is going to be a really short episode. I'm not even sure if I can get like 15 minutes out of this, but I'm going to do what I can. Like I said, I've got a lot of things that I got to do. But first topic of discussion today is, what am I playing? So I've been trying to play as much as I can Hogwarts Legacy. I'm really digging that game. Um, don't really want to spoil too much of it, but I am at the part where you learn how to fly, and then you find that chamber with the big pictures in it. Um, like I said, I don't want to spoil too much of it, so I'll just keep it at that. Those of you that have played it and gotten past that, you already probably know what I'm talking about. And those of you who haven't will get there eventually. But yeah, just learn how to fly. The game's freaking amazing. If you haven't tried it out, I highly recommend this game. So far, for me, this is a Game of the Year contender. Not just because I'm a Harry Potter fan or I really love this, this world of the magical world of, Hogwarts and whatnot, but it's a really good game. Like, the game is well made. There's not much you can complain about, and I can't wait to see what they come out with. Like, I'm really hoping they come out with some DLC stuff for it. Like, I'm all in on this. And then the next game that I've been playing, and this actually I just started playing it with a cousin of mine because he's been wanting to play some video games with me, and that's Grounded. Grounded, man, what a freaking game that is! Have you guys played it? So it's a co-op game. Um, it's pretty much Honey I Shrunk the Kids for her, this generation. Those of you that are old enough to remember Honey I Shrunk the Kids, this pretty much is what it is. So you're a character. You get to pick one of 4 characters that get shrunk, and then they're in a backyard. So the whole point of the game is trying to survive and trying to get back home, right? We still haven't beaten it. We just kind of started it. And I don't know, my cousin and I, we've always been, oh, we got to play it on the hardest difficulty. But I don't know, man. Like, it's pretty damn tough. Um, there's like this mechanic in the game where you have to drink water and eat food. And then the you can craft materials like axes and stuff to defend yourself with, and so you can create like shelter, so you're covered from the outside dangers of that mini giant world, if you want to say that, because you got spiders, you got ants attacking you, got bugs attacking you, birds. It's really cool, right? But you do have to have these. You have to constantly keep on trying to find water and food, and then your materials like your axes and whatnot, they break easily on the hardest difficulty. So if you're getting into it, I I would suggest just start on the normal difficulty, just to make it a fun playthrough. But if you want that extra challenge, then by all means go for it on hard. The enemies are a lot tougher to kill. Your weapons break faster, break easier, and you get thirsty and hungry faster. So you have to constantly keep on trying to find food and whatnot. And then going back to your base to cook the food if you want, that higher quality food. Because you could eat it raw, but you don't get as much health back or hunger meter back, whatever it is. But yeah, it's a really fun game, really amazing co-op friendly game. You can play by yourself, but I think this is one of them games that you want to play with friends. The more the better, in my opinion. Um, right now, I only have my cousin, so there's only two of us playing, and we're having a ton of fun. Um, he wants to try to play tonight. Today is Friday. What's the date? Today's Friday the 17th, February 17th. So tonight he wants to play, but I don't know, man. I've really been into Hogwarts Legacy, and if I have the time to play tonight, probably that's what I want to do. Um, and on top of that, I haven't really been doing much. Like I said, I've been busy. I've been trying to focus on like editing videos for YouTube. So it's getting a little bit overwhelming, like I said. But I'm having fun with it. That's what matters. I'm uploading these videos, and I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing. I remember I've done this a lot of times where I start a YouTube channel and I'm like annoyed and I'm bored and I'm not having fun doing it. And right now I'm actually having fun, even though I'm getting to the point where it kind of might be a little bit overwhelming. But I'm having fun doing it, so I'm gonna keep on doing what I can. Um, the editing process is just the hardest part about maintaining these like YouTube channels, the podcasts, and whatnot. But I'm gonna keep at it because, like I said, I'm having fun, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the rest of it.
You're listening to Dadcast Games.
All right, so this next topic is just gonna be a quick one. I just want to throw out and see how many of you are excited for the Microsoft games that are coming out, man. So I got this tweet, obviously from Twitter, right? From the Microsoft. I'm not sure which one. It's one of the Microsoft accounts. I don't know if it's actual Microsoft or just like one of them fan accounts. But here are the games that are announced for this year. And let me know if you're excited to play any of this. So we've got Fable. Then we got Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. And we got Elder Scrolls 6. Then you got The Perfect Dark. And then State of Decay 3. The Outer Worlds 2. Everwild. Starfield. Redfall. Minecraft Legends. Forza Motorsport. Indiana Jones. Ooh. Project Mara. And Age Mythology Retold. So, to this point, I just saw the tweet. And it said that if you're excited, are you excited for any of this? So far, these are the games that are announced. I don't know how far along they are or when they're going to release. Well, some of them we do, right? Like, what is it? Minecraft Legends and Redfall, we already know when it's going to come out. But, like, Elder Scrolls 6, dude, like, I'm not expecting that game anytime soon. Maybe 2-3 years from now. But that one sounds cool. Fable, man. I really like Fable. And then maybe Indiana Jones, if they do a good job with it, that might be a cool game to play. What about you? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
You're listening to Dadcast Games.
All right. So the next final topic of the podcast is gonna be, how do you buy your games? Have you gone all digital, or are you still buying physically? So me personally, as a collector, I still want to be buying physical copies, but I already know that those games are worthless. They're nothing, right? They're just gonna look pretty, uh, or you want to look at it one in two ways, right? They're gonna look pretty in your collection, or they're just gonna be a waste of space, or like my friend says it's just gonna be a coaster. Um, so it's very difficult for me to transition over to all digital, just because of everything that happens after they stop supporting the console or said uh, service, right? So look at the 3DS. If I hadn't, if I didn't have a big enough memory storage on the 3DS, all the games that I purchased digitally on there would have been gone. Luckily I had a big enough storage, but like let's say we didn't, right? Like right now I still haven't bought external drive for like my PlayStation 5 or my Xbox yet, right? So what's gonna happen, a couple years from now, or 5, 10 years from now, when they stop supporting the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X? Am I gonna have access to those games? Like I feel like these companies. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say I feel, cause I'm gonna tell you a little story real quick. It's deviating from my plot, but I had an English professor, that told me whenever you're having a discussion, never talk about your feelings. Never say I feel. Why? Because fuck your feelings. So I'm not gonna say I feel, right? So I think, go back to what I was saying. I think these companies should have either like a foolproof system in place whenever they come out with new consoles or new services, that anything that was purchased previously should be able to be transferred over to the new console. I believe that Microsoft is going that route, but Sony, I don't think so. Nintendo, I don't think they're the worst ones. They love to resell you all their games over and over again. And, like I said, as a fanboy of Nintendo, my dumbass keeps going back and buying them. And it's not good. I am getting tired of it. And eventually that's going to stop. And Nintendo's not going to get my money. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So, right now, my my train of thought, or the way I'm thinking of, is anything Nintendo, I want to buy physically. Because for some reason, Nintendo stuff is always retains value, dude. Like, I don't know why, but Nintendo is always retains value. When it comes to like PlayStation and Xbox, though, and PC, obviously, I'm going all digital. The only times that I'll probably buy physically on those consoles or systems would be if it's something that I want to have in my collection. For example, Hogwarts Legacy just came out. I have the Harry Potter collection. I have the books. I have all the movies, the ultimate editions of the movies. And so I just figured, why not get this one physically just to have it in the collection? But again, at the end of the day, like my friend says, it's just a coaster. It's just, you know, it's just to bypass that licensing thing, telling the system, yeah, he owns it, he purchased this. But other than that, it serves no purpose. There's nothing, no data on the no game data. So at the end of the day, if they do stop, like these companies stop supporting these systems, those discs are gonna do nothing for me, because there's no game data on those discs anymore. So what do you think? Are you going full digital now on your video game purchases? Or are you still collecting, or are you still buying physical copies? I'd like to know what you guys think.
You're listening to Dadcast Games.
And I'm about to wrap it up. I appreciate you guys being here with me today. Like I said, this one's a little bit shorter, but I hope you give it a listen all the same. Don't forget, if you guys can please give this podcast a rating, give it a 5 stars. It helps me out a lot. And also, don't forget to share it. Share it to anybody that likes video games, that wants to have a conversation. I like to hear your guys' input. Interact with the podcast. I like I said, I leave 2 questions at the end of the podcast. If you listen to the podcast, then click on the episode, scroll down on Spotify. There's always 2 questions that I leave at the end. Um, I do have like a link if you guys want to leave a voicemail, but I still haven't figured out how to set it up yet. So as soon as I get that done, I am gonna do that, and hopefully I get some voicemails, and it'd be cool. I'll play them on the podcast and answer them, keep the conversation, have a conversation with you guys, and it'll be cool. And with that being said, thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Later.